Families, friends, and couples across the country and right here in San Diego are finding out that one person's COVID experience may be very different from others. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. The list of common symptoms for the Omicron variant includes having a sore throat, body aches, and fatigue. But as News 8's Kirsten Holmes found out, it can hit everyone differently.
2 years into the pandemic, and we are still learning seemingly every day about the novel coronavirus. But for one couple we talked to, not only are they still learning about each other, but they got to do that while learning about coronavirus themselves.
We always change the story of how we met to make it interesting, but we met on Bumble.
Matt McDonald and Darcy Johnson have been together for 6 months, and their relationship, which started in the middle of a health pandemic, finally had to face that pandemic head on.
He messaged me saying, you know, I have a bit of a tickle in my throat, like I'm not feeling that great, but probably be fine. And I was like, you know, it's funny, I'm feeling the same way, but I just kind of chalked it up to the holidays. Like that day and the next 2 days, he was just down for the count. He was so sick.
Darcy took Matt to urgent care where doctors first tested for strep throat because of Matt's symptoms. Turns out it was COVID-19. And the young couple was surprised.
It's funny, actually, we were both sitting, like sharing a chair together, and then the doctor came out and was like, so you had COVID, and I just shot up immediately as if I wasn't going to get it at that point.
So they isolated. Darcy didn't feel bad yet, but as Matt started feeling better, she started feeling worse.
Your body's achy, I had a little bit of a sore throat, all the things, but it doesn't, like day after day, it just wasn't turning into what he had. I had like headache, back pain, neck pain. But it seems lame, but the worst thing of all of it has just been, I've been so depleted and so exhausted.
Matt says in comparison to Darcy, his symptoms were indeed worse.
And very painful to swallow, very painful to cough, difficult to talk. And then in addition to that, there was just extreme fatigue and I had body aches as well.
Dr. Argentina Servin is an assistant professor at UCSD. She says COVID-19 presenting differently in patients is pretty common. Here's why.
And it's not surprising because we are different, right? And so our immune responses will be different.
And Darcy says she was just happy that she could be there for Matt when he needed her. Kirsten Holmes, News 8.